Good morning, guys, or should I say good afternoon. We're getting a little bit of a late start this morning. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time to click that thumbnail and check out my channel. My name is Brian, his name is Nate, and you're watching. So today is January 30th, I think. Isn't that right, Nate?
I have no idea.
I believe it's January 30th. Yeah, because yesterday was the 29th, so yeah, it would make sense today's the 30th. Duh. But anyway, we are in the middle of full swing wintertime work, and we're going to be going to a commercial job today, or that's where we're heading now, and we're going to be trimming some crepe myrtles. We're going to be cutting some weeds and some flower beds and stuff like that, and we're going to take you guys along for the ride. This is not going to be a long video. Doing something a little bit different. You'll see here in just a few seconds what I'm talking about, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's something a little different. I've never done anything like this before, so we will see how it goes. Be sure and click the like button and subscribe button. Oh, by the way, if you are new to the channel, I've not been pushing anything like this for quite some time, but I do have merchandise. I will leave a link in the description below where you can go and find hats and shirts. I don't have a great collage of merchandise. I have t-shirts and I have hats. So check them out. If you want one, that's great. If not, if you want to pass, that's fine too. It doesn't matter to me. But anyway, that would help get the word out. Also, make sure you click the subscribe button and the like button, please. That helps move me up in the algorithm, helps the channel grow, and allows me to bring you more and better content. So anyway, we're going to get on to the job, and we'll see you there.
Start to think someone slept late, and I don't know if it was you or me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if it was you or me, but one of us slept late.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't sleep late, I slept in. But don't let me forget to make sure to cut those crepe myrtles, and God, I hope that Ariens stays together.
Did you see the horse in that field that was
seeing things.
There was a horse in the field. My right hand on the Bible.
Just like our neighbor used to, where we used to live. She came home from Myrtle Beach one night, and she was wandering around the yard like she was, you know, on drugs or something. She wasn't on drugs, she was a cop. But Flossie stuck her head out the door and said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "I just saw a pig. I came out the door and there was a pig." And what it was, she didn't know, but her roommate was house sitting a pig and didn't tell her when she came home from biker week down there in Myrtle Beach. She didn't tell her that she was house sitting a pot-bellied pig for one of her friends. All right, guys, we are here. Got to get the tripod out of the truck and set it right there. Now I'm going to walk you over here and show you what we're going to be doing, but let me get the stuff I need first. All right, guys, got the hedge trimmer. Here comes Nate. I'm going to let him take it around there. And we'll take you. Don't hit me, boy. We'll take you around here and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. Well, this is the first part of what we're going to be doing. We got to cut this crepe myrtle and we got to cut that crepe myrtle. Shouldn't take very long.
No. Do you want to hear a joke?
That's a screwdriver, not a knife.
You want to hear a joke?
Not really. I'm ready to get to work.
At least we ain't got to get up around that air conditioner thing.
And then at least we ain't got to get up on that roof again.
What kind of a pain would it be if there was a hit? If there was
Well, that crepe myrtle right there.
Yeah.
That crepe myrtle right there used to. I mean, it was huge when I first cut it.
Yeah, crepe myrtle. How much of a pain would it be if there was one growing right up through there and up around?
It used to be. All right. Now, what I'm using is the Stihl HL94. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with this thing. I wish now I could go back in time and buy the short one because it's easier to maneuver around tight areas and stuff. Even though this thing's got an articulating head, if you've got tightly packed shrubs, this one's kind of hard to get around. So anyway, it is what it is.
Your arms get tired.
Yeah, I wish I I could do it all over again. I would not buy this one. So anyway, also when you're running equipment like this, always remember to protect your eyes and your ears. You got to protect your hearing. So what I use these are ProTurn, and it's an AM/FM stereo, and they're noise canceling.
Or ProTurn? Either way, you got
ProTurn, however you want to say it. These are noise canceling, and I keep the music turned down low because I want to protect my hearing. So anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to go years without hearing protection and have hearing problems later.
Huh?
He's an example.
Huh?
I said you don't want to go years without hearing protection and pay for it later. You're an example.
Yeah. Completely cold start. stuff picked up and put on the front of the mower. Guys, the one thing I wanted to point out to you, what I'm doing now, Nate's cleaning up the large clippings, but you see all these fine pieces right here and all that, look at this. This stuff, in order for the bush to grow like it's supposed to, or the crepe myrtle to grow like it's supposed to, you have to remove as many of these things as you possibly can, because the bush will spend most of its time trying to grow these and mature these than it will branching back out. And that's what you see me doing right here. All these little, a lot of people call them suckers. They're not really suckers like on a tomato plant. They're just, they're little shoots that never matured because these bigger ones kind of took over. And you have to, in order for the bush to, the plant to bush out right and have the right form and shape that you want it to have, you have to get rid of these. Plus, it just looks a lot cleaner. So when you see me doing that, that's what I'm doing. This is actually stuff that you need to trim, but you can't get with the trimmer. And if I'm not getting every little second in the shot, I apologize. But truth be told, this is why I hate cutting crepe myrtles, because of this stuff right here. But it's part of the job and it has to be done. I just noticed we got a big limb right there we've got to get out of here. I'm not making any noise right now, so I put my hearing protection on the mower and Nate drove off with it. Go look in the toolbox and get that green strap. We've got to move that limb over there. It'll be strong enough to pull that. I just did a review video on the Gregory. Thank you. And I talked about its towing capacity, how you could pull with it. Well, if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description below for that video. You can go check it out, and I talk about the towing capacity of that Gregory. and how you can actually, you know, use it to pull tree limbs and, you know, small stuff and everything. And the towing capacity of that machine is 1,000 pounds. Well, you're getting ready to see it in action. So if you haven't watched that video, please check it out. I'd appreciate it. How you doing? That's the boss man right there. That's the owner of the company. All right, that's good. So you take the hole right there, you slide the strap through it like this. Wrap it around. What you want it to pick up on that strap just a little bit. Hand me that strap, hand me that rope. It won't be kind of cantankerous this time. There we go. All right, Nate, let me move the thing out of the way. Hey, kind of swing wide like that. And see, it ain't even putting no pressure on the hydraulics on that gravely. And that's a pretty good sized limb right there. Just drag it right through that opening right there. Hey, kind of swing wide so it won't damage that wall. There you go. I'm gonna teach that boy how to drive yet.
Look at those two bricks.
That's a load too, that's causing that tire to go a little bit flat. Go ahead. All right, turn. All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing pulled into the woods. We'll be right back. All right, we got it done. That thing was a handful too. That rascal was heavy. But I got Nate putting up the hedge trimmer, and we'll get on to the next segment. If any of you guys have been following my channel any length of time, and if you have, I thank you. I appreciate you so much. But if you've been following my channel anytime, you know about this machine. For those of you that don't, this is an Ariens Ikon Envy 42-inch cut. I don't know why they named it Envy, because there's nothing about it to be envious about. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time. I just wanted to show you the reference points I was talking about on the trip over here, and give you kind of an idea of why I said the things I said. Now, this machine only has 172.2 hours. It is 11 months old, thereabout, give or take. And I can't tell you all the things that's happened to it already, but the most recent thing is this belt broke. This is a brand new belt. We just put it on there last Friday. This is Tuesday. And while I was loading it on the trailer, you see this right here? This is the deck support. It connects right there up underneath the deck, up underneath the mower. Well, this side over here broke not once, but twice. And I'll show you the repair I had to do on it. Hopefully this will hold it for the remainder of the time I own it. That's Nate cranking up the grade with it. You see I welded it right there. I welded it here, and I welded it over here. Well, on the inside, there is another plate just like this, and I put it behind, and I welded inside this hole right here, and I closed it completely in and made it one solid piece. And then I went in and welded the bottom of this and fused all this together. And then I put another piece of metal right here to reinforce it and welded it on too. And then I fused all of this together again. So hopefully that will solve that problem. Now I'm going to be doing this one at a later time, but right now time is of the essence and I just don't have time to do it right now. But I am going to do it. Now, what is my plans for this mower? Well, it's going to be a backup mower. It's not going to be used on a daily basis. It's not used very much on a daily basis now. We might run this mower an hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes a day at the very most. And that is the very most. But that's where we're at right now. This has not been a pleasant experience, and that's all I'm going to say. So let's get back to the main festivities. that's going to do it for this one. We're on the road. We're heading back to the shop, and I've got some other things I need to take care of today. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel and you've gotten this far, thank you so much. Be sure, please, and click the like button and the subscribe button, and click that little bell icon so you get notified of when I upload new content. This is Brian and Nate with Big South Outdoors TV, reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until we meet again, folks, have a good one.